When I was 16, I learned that even though they said I love you, they would eventually love another. At 17, I learned that love could hurt, but being away from them hurt more. At 18, I learned that letting go is hard, but conserving a friendship is worth it. At 19, I told love to screw itself. At 20, I fell in love again, and again, and again, until I couldn't remember the definition, until it turned into a dance, a tango between two individuals who don't know anything about themselves, but are dying to get to know each other. A constant battle of miscommunication, a constant possibility of missing a step, tripping over each other's feet and giving up. No one ever taught me what was too much hurt. No one ever taught me when to give up. No one ever taught me when to know what love was, what real love was.
So Alex, where do you want to start?
I don't really know what to say. I've never done this before.
How about we start with, why are you here?
I don't know. A lot of things, I guess. I was dating someone and it was clear that my anxiety was causing them anxiety. They go to therapy, so they they suggested I come here, so now I'm here.
And what is it that brings you anxiety?
I'm not sure. It comes and goes.
Have you noticed any patterns that have initiated this anxiety?
It's always different, I feel. Sometimes it has to do with an assignment, or sometimes it has to do with friends, but it's never the same. That's what's scary about it, I think. I can't predict it. One minute I'll be fine, and then the next something triggers me and I can't breathe.
Those symptoms sound like panic attacks.
Maybe. Whatever it is, it's been getting worse.
When you have a panic attack, how do you get through them?
Well, the partner I mentioned previously was usually always present, but we just broke up a couple of days ago. I forgot about this appointment until it was too late to cancel, so I came anyway, but since that happened, I guess I've just been alone. It's scary and hard, and this seemed like a good first step.
So what's the next step? How will you cope with these panic attacks without her?
Honestly, I don't know. She was the only one that could help, it seemed. And maybe that's why she needed me to see someone to take the responsibility off of her. She always knew what to say and how to hold me in a way that didn't make it worse. And now I'm feeling a bit lost, and I'm worried that I won't be able to cope without her.
These episodes are normal.
I know.
You're allowed to have these reactions.
I really didn't want this to turn into an intense
Anxiety
thing.
in general is incredibly common at this.
I knew coming here was a
You
mistake.
just have to get down to the bottom of what it is that triggers these feelings.
If anxiety is so common and normal, then why do I feel so fucking alone? Nobody seems to get it. When I try to talk about it, I feel crazy. What is the point of all of this if no one is going to accept me and they just keep trying to change me? That low-key sounded suicidal. Better not say that out loud. But really, I can't be the only person that feels this way. I know I'm not. When I was with her, it was the only time I felt heard. The only person so far that understood my anxiety, that understood I'm not perfect. I felt like I had purpose. I felt like someone benefited from my presence. I loved being with someone that I could spill my darkest secrets to. I loved being with someone who could stand to see me cry. I loved being with someone who didn't mind silence. I loved being with someone.
And some sessions will be harder than others, but we will get through it. if you're ready. Alex?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, so how was it?
It was awkward at first. I didn't know what to say, so I don't think that I did it right. Like, I just rambled a lot.
I did that a lot my first session too. Once you start building a relationship with them, it'll come more naturally because you'll be more comfortable.
I hope so. It was all kind of freaky. I felt like a lab rat. Like, she was trying to read my mind the whole time.
Oh yeah, that part is so freaky. Sometimes my therapist, she tries to be super open-ended and I'm just like, just tell me what to do.
I love Sarah, but she can be a lot sometimes.
Anyway, what's up with you? I feel like we haven't caught up in forever.
I have been so busy lately. There's so much pressure on me to get this right, and it's been so exhausting.
Like, what was
Sometimes I
that about a
just wish
therapist
that-
telling her what to do? I don't even get why she goes to therapy. She's so perfect, so outgoing and confident, completely different than me. Having anxiety has made things harder. Things that should be easy are a lot harder. Trusting, committing, loving. Things that are so simple for normal people become so much harder. Focusing around friends, large crowds, talking to people I don't know, being in spaces I'm not comfortable with. Even when I am in a space I'm comfortable with, I always find myself slipping away, allowing myself to agonize in my own thoughts. That's why being with someone else with anxiety was easier. She understood my quiet moments. She understood why I looked off into space. She understood.
Sometimes I just wish that people understood that things are just as hard for me, and my anxiety gets in the way too. I just don't show it. Alex?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But if you think about it, you always end up doing everything right. So, it'll be fine. You're just extra stressed because of finals.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks. How are you doing with the breakup and all?
I'll be fine.
I met her at a small potluck dinner party. We would joke about that a lot later in our relationship because it was the last place either of us wanted to be. When you have anxiety as bad as us, any size crowd just makes it worse. At the time, I drank to make myself numb to those feelings. Now I'm drinking to numb a different painful feeling.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, hey.
Did you say something?
What?
You look really pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just tired.
You're thinking about her, aren't you?
It's just, this is something that we would despise being at together.
I know, it's terrible right now, but you'll get over it. You'll realize how toxic it was and how manipulative she was. I promise it'll get better. It's just really hard right now.
When I met you, I thought I had found love. I found someone that made my stomach melt. I found someone that drew me out of my most anxious moments. I found someone who knew things about me I was afraid to tell anyone. But after this experience, I've learned that getting to know someone through a relationship takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. But you will never really know them as well as you think you do. You never really know someone until it's too late. By the way they decide to excuse themselves from the life you've built together, that side of them, the one they haven't shown you yet, you'll get to know that part of them a lot quicker, and it will be a lot harder to understand. that same person who agreed to stand by your side no matter what will one day leave you on your knees, sobbing, without so much as a look back. When I met you, I assumed I knew everything about love. When you left me, I realized I knew absolutely nothing.